You going? All right, sweet. Okay, so I'm doing another Q&A because you guys seemed to like that last time. It was like 4 months ago. So hopefully by the time this comes out, most of us will be dead from the virus. And if I'm lucky, I'll get a full page in the school yearbook. So that'd be kind of cool. They're actually talking about me not finishing senior year. Anyways, first question. You're very self-aware. Not a question, but yes, I am. PR 77 or 25? PR 77 all the way. I mean, I don't know why you voluntarily want a PRC 25. What year is your caddy? 73 Coupe de Ville. Or as I like to say, have you ever seen the back seat of a 73 Coupe de Ville? How many M56 kits do you have? I don't know if that's just me or me, Nate, and Sophia combined, but I got a decent amount. So I actually sold one. I'm at I want to say 9 right now. So, they're pretty good. I actually just finished my early war website and that late war website, because before that was all mid-war website, like Frankenstein stuff in between. So now I'm getting a little bit more reenactor Pacific and moving away from the non-soft kits. And now I'm going for like Pacific years for all my kits instead of just the war in general. What's the best branch? Yes. There is no bad branch, you know.
Except the Air Force.
Except the Air Force. The rest of those guys are out there. And Coast Guard. The rest of those guys are out there risking their asses for us, and that's awesome. So, except for Air Force and Coast Guard, you know, you guys are our superheroes.
Who arrived in the Air Force? Yes, I interrupted.
Okay, he's different, all right. And Jimmy's included in that too. Jimmy, you're queer if you're watching this. You're a fucking queer if you're watching this. Seriously. Why do you and John have 2 unit patches? Okay, so me and John have 1st Cav on our left, which represents our current unit we are in, and 25th Infantry on our right. That represents us switching over from the 25th into the 1st Cav. So for mine and John's specific roles, 1966, we are 25th Infantry. Onwards for that, we are 1st Cav. Why you gay? Well, I experimented once with my uncle when I was a kid, and I just liked it ever since, you know? Feels good. Feels good. Okay, girls reenacting grunts. Many of you don't know this, but Sophia's actually a chick. She does a pretty good job hiding her feminine side. A lot of people look down on girls reenacting as grunts. And for the the 2/8 Cav, all the girls are like nurses and stuff, but I personally, especially for airsoft, chicks do airsoft, you know, it's not just a guy thing. And girls is just entitled to dress up as grunts. Just dress up at the end of the day, you know. There's no real rules, we're just out there dressing up. And if they want to dress up as grunts, so be it, especially for NOMSOFT. But it's more difficult when it comes to living history and reenacting. For NOMSOFT, not a problem whatsoever. For reenacting, it really just depends on your unit and how well you hide it. Can I use M17 for reenactments? If you're a Marine in Hawaii, hey, I said it right that time. You hear that, Morgan? I said it right. Yeah, you can use your M17. For Army, I wouldn't really recommend you using your M17. I mean, guys can use their bags and carry stuff, but you really have no purpose of using it in reenacting. I've seen guys for NOMSOFT wearing it as a iPro, but you know, that fogs up pretty quickly. What should I put on my helmet cover? I've been through this before. Your helmet cover should be unique to you and you only. It should capture your personality on your cover. If you're a straightforward guy and you're doing early work, don't have any helmet graffiti on it. You know, maybe you want to put your hometown on there. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't have any peace signs or born to kill or anything Farby in there. You know, it should be. You should look at your helmet and know nobody else has this on their helmet. It should be unique to you and period correct. If you want to do a reference to pop culture of the 60s, go for it. You know? But it's got to be unique to you and you only. What Vietnam item do you want the most? Well, the most I would say is a pair of first pattern boots, probably. First or second pattern boots. I've been looking for affordable pair since I first started. like impossible to find. Besides that, something that's out of the question that I know I'm never gonna own are the Special Forces boots with the soles on the bottom, like the feet soles. I've only seen a couple of pictures. I've never seen too much information on them. If you guys have any information on them, please leave it in the comments. You're gay. Constructive. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's constructive criticism. I'm gonna start. Yeah. Okay. I have like 4 more people telling me I'm gay in here. Okay. How are you gonna finance reenacting when you have to pay bills? Same way you do now. Cheapest Vietnam era to portray. That's the thing. I'd say mid-war is probably the cheapest to portray. Because you got things like late war, super cheap. You don't gotta wear a full-on uniform. You don't need to wear a t-shirt. You got a lot of stuff that you don't gotta do for late war. You can still even use the second powder ammo pouches if you want to. So yeah, late war is probably the cheapest to go. More expensive has got to be early war because that's the hardest stuff to find because most of the early war stuff was used in Vietnam. So I'd say late war is probably the cheapest to go. You don't have to wear as much uniform, gear, and their website's really basic. You really don't need a canteen and a couple of ammo pouches. Do you do USMC? Yes, I do. I do it with John. He kind of pure. He pressured me into doing USMC. I technically got 2 kits, one with the M61 gear, one with the M56. I did a video on it. I don't like how it turned out. I turned it to private because I got self-conscious. So, way to go, guys. But I'll be sure to redo that soon. Use of flak for the Army in Vietnam. Well, as many of you guys know, each guy in the Army was issued a flak jacket, and unlike Marines, it wasn't mandatory to wear. Guys in the Army did not wear their flak out in the boonies. It's no question about it. Too much weight. Wasn't worth the benefits. I mean, really, didn't even work that well. But if you were to be using your flak, the only real reason you're wearing it is if you're A, on guard duty, B, doing an MP impression, C, doing a mortar pit crew, or artillery in any case, being a door gunner, or some guys with the 60s would carry them and have them on them, but that's just a lot of extra weight. Not a lot of grunts in the Army. They didn't have to wear them, they wouldn't wear them. Unless directed to by a high-ranking officer or NCO. Is Caden a god? Caden, if you're watching this, you are a 4th-generation inbred. So technically, yes, you were a god because, I'm pretty sure Zeus did it with like 4 of his sisters. Is that guy the lightning bolt? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did like 4 of his sisters. So yes, I guess technically you are a god. Is it true you're gay? No offense, just curious. No, I am not gay. You went through once in college and everyone thinks you're gay, Jesus. Will you make Vietnam airsoft videos? Yes, I will. How is Vietnam affecting the Middle East today? It has, it definitely has, and I'm going to do a separate video on it because I've actually been wanting to cover the effects of Vietnam in the Middle East today. And I'm sure Nate's probably better at answering that than I am. So, Nate's. See, Nate's got this really big, lopsided looking head. She's got a lot of brain power, He'll tell you anything you need to know. Why do barely anyone reenact USMC? Well, same reason I first started. It was confusing, First, everyone's telling me to get M61 gear, and then it turns out I spent like $15 a mag pouch, and I didn't even need it. But the biggest turnoff for a lot of people for USMC reenacting is you're Farby if you don't have an M55 flak. And M55 flak jackets are like insanely expensive, especially for a 1st or 2nd pattern. I guess I'm kind of Farby because I'm wearing a 3rd pattern, even though there was a lot of photo evidence of them using that away. But it's just a big turn off. A lot of people wanting to get in USMC is the flat jackets. And their gear is just really uncomfortable. I mean, Vietnam, like Army gear is way more comfortable to move around in than Marines. Best flat jacket. Even though I don't own one, the M1952, I think it is. Yeah. Even though I don't own one, I personally think that's probably the best. And the rest of it is you guys asked me why I'm gay. So that's that's it for today. So thanks for watching this week's Q&A. If you want me to do another one in like next month, let me know in the comments. Thanks, and catch you on the flip.